Got a storm moving in. Oh my, what a great way to start a live stream. So sorry. Wow. So, anyway. Thought I'd come on and say hello. See how everybody's afternoon is going. And I was sitting outside. And it's already getting dark and stormy. Is somebody in here? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, nothing. I just was going to blow my nose. I think there's some in here. Some tissue. Oh, maybe not.
There's some toilet paper.
Yeah, that's what I need. Oh, thank you. Some toilet paper. Hey, Max. How's it going? I saw you flying around before. That was really cool. I love this place where you were flying. Like, I love those streams and stuff. That's so cool. I really, but like, I know that when you're walking down them, like you're getting leeches in your feet, and you're like, and you're getting like mosquitoes. So it's nice to see you without all that. Hey, good afternoon, Jess. Just over at your channel, watching some of your videos. Just getting over a little sinus infection. Feeling a lot better though. Wow, that one really moved out quick. Just a few seconds ago, I thought I was going to see a big old rainbow. And there was just a couple thunder clouds over there, so thunderheads. But I guess it's moving on out now. I don't know. I thought it was going to storm on us again. It gave us some rain. Y'all been getting rain? Hey, Dolly. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. I just jumped on for a few minutes because I miss you guys. So, what is everybody up to? I just did my hair. It was blonde for a minute this morning. I had to like bleach it, and so I bleached it and it came out like this really blonde but kind of orange color. So you could see back here it's a little darker. But yeah, I put this lavender color in and it kind of balanced everything out just how I want it. So it's still purple. It's been really just white for a while because I haven't been able to do my hair or anything. I haven't, sometimes I'm not near like a shower, or like when I was on vacation, like I didn't want to get everything all purpled up, and so I got back to my daughter's and I figured let me do it. So that's what I did today while it was raining. Hey, Uncle Jimmy. How are you? Yeah. Hey, nice. Captain Crunch is in the house. I am up here in Pennsylvania. I'm near Reading, Pennsylvania now. I just arrived back. Oh my gosh. Dallas, I had the time. Oh my God, it was crazy. I was over in Tulsa. I was just north of you for a while, and then I was like stranded down there while I was getting the air quality here is not bad. It's windy, a little breezy. Aunt Patsy is on TV. Hi, Aunt Patsy. What are you guys up to in the north up there? It's feeling like about 65 degrees today, and it's a bit chilly and damp, but the wind is like, the breeze is making everything like dry out, so good. Let it dry out. I have some fantastical news, okay? I sold the bus. But I took a $2,000 loss on it, but it's okay because I'm gonna pay off one of the loans that I took out. So I'm really excited about that. And then I'll be breathing easy again. I didn't have a lot of leeway because I had to take out a second loan because when I got the bus, I wasn't able to use that bus. I wasn't able to get the insurance on it and everything, or use my powerful muscles to like do all the work in there and stuff in time to go get my grandkiddos. I don't know if any of you were on last time when I was telling you what happened to me when I finally left over in Tulsa. I went over to, well, first I stopped in Arkansas and saw my ladybug friend Leah and Mike, Long Island Mike, so they should be on their way back soon. Those are my friends that I was traveling east with from California. Once I got off the train, I traveled with them from California, and then I stayed with them in Arkansas for a few weeks, and then that's before I got stranded in Tulsa, and then I got stranded in Tulsa, and then I didn't think I was going to make it to see my kids. I did not get the title yet. I'm still waiting on the title, but I did talk to the guy, and he assures me that he's getting the title, so I just have to wait and be patient. I know that it was like, I waited 28 days for my title from PennDOT too, so I know it's just a wait, you know, it's a waiting game, and it makes me a little nervous. But the good news is, even after a cash deal, which was very, very nerve-wracking for me, okay, because I was trying to not do a cash deal. I was trying to get everything like hunky-dory, like, so I wouldn't have to worry, but that wasn't the case. So look at the blue sky now. Wow. That was 5 minutes later. That's moving out over there. So yeah, we're fixing to have a nice evening. Yes, it was too much work for me, and plus I could not get it insured, you know. It has been a real journey, that is for sure. He didn't rip me off. The guy that gave me the van and let me keep my bus there in his lot, he's the one that sold the van for me, and it's my friend Judith Charlie, her brother. So he's very trustworthy. I would say go see him if you want a car. He's very trustworthy. I had to give him a number 5 rating because he got the money cash, and he kept telling me, you know, I don't know, we were having some trouble, okay? And then I straightened everything out with my bank, and I was able to fix things on my end, and then he fixed things on his end, and sure enough, I got this prayer yesterday morning. I had to tell you about this prayer. Okay, so this lady sends me a prayer every morning. And not that I'm a holy roller, but I really believe in the power of prayer, and I do believe in God and the power of the universe collectively, you know, it brings a lot of power. So I wake up to this prayer yesterday morning that God provides everything, and I put it on my prayer list if y'all follow me on the prayer chain list. But it was one that Wilma sent me, and it was right on the money, so to speak. I was like, wow, this is speaking to me right now. Everything's gonna be okay. Well, I looked in my Cash App, and there was the money sitting there. Okay. Not that I'm wanting money, but what I'm wanting to do is to pay off one of those loans, so I'm not so strapped, right? Okay, so good news, all's well that ends well. Okay, even though I took a $2,000, so what I had to do was take out $5,000 for the bus, and then you know, sitting in Tulsa and all that other stuff, and then, you know, it was just kind of gloomy and doomy, and I was being an Eeyore. My daughter even told me, she's like, you're being an Eeyore, Mom. She's like, you're not trusting the universe, you know. And she was right. I was like, all right, stop worrying, but you know how hard that is. You got to take those deep breaths, and you got to say those little prayers, and you got to, like, trust the universe that everything's going to be fine. And it sure enough was. So do I believe that the universe and God has heard my prayer? Yes, I do believe that 100% because of the prayer that was answered with the next morning. So yeah, everything is going well. There's Charlie now. She's commenting on something on my Facebook. I'm getting a notification. But anyway, yeah, Carl was straight up with me. He let me keep the bus there while I didn't have a place to put the bus, because there's the question. When you have this bus or this vehicle that's not registered and you can't get it insured, so therefore you cannot get it registered, because in order to register, you have to have insurance. So I couldn't register it. I didn't want to drive it around. The 10-day ticket that you get from Oklahoma on a private sale, that was up because I'd been sitting there with the transmission. So I did not know what to do. Anyway, Carl did let me keep my bus there on consignment. He said he would, you know, try to sell it for me. I had it listed up on Marketplace and everything. And let's, you know, I was like, let's get rid of the bad energy, get onto some new energy, and get things moving forward here. And that's what happened. So I am here to say, bear witness to you that, whoop, whoop. You know, God is listening and the universe is listening. Yeah, it was a ripoff. Well, so I don't know if you know this part, but so when I got that loan, I got a $5,000 loan for that bus. And then they sent me a check in Arkansas so that they sent it to, me, so I could give it to the seller, and she was in Oklahoma. Whatever. So I gave it to her, but it's already made out to her, the amount, like there's no, you can't say, okay, well, I'm gonna wheel and deal with you, because unless she's willing to give me the money back, that, you know, would have been the difference. It's a check made out to her, and she had to wait till 10 days or 20 days or however long it was with the bank before they would clear it. And when it did, she offered me $1,000 back, and I was going to be satisfied with that. But on that day, she didn't call or anything or answer my text, but she gave me $420, and I thought that was a slap to my face. So, and not only that, not having a place to shower, have water, or food, or any of that, I was pretty sore about it. But I'm trying to get all that. Everybody's been really good at keeping me focused and, you know, on the straight and narrow, like, in my thinking. Like, this is why I love to come to you guys, because you always keep me grounded and you keep me, you know, uplifted. So thank you so much for that. Thank you, my people. Jessica, you're an earth angel. I know you understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, so this was the one time I was really, really, really nervous about the whole entire thing. And I still don't have the title, but when I talked to him, Carl, I gave him a couple $100 to sell the bus, because he sold the bus for me. And he was completely honest, put the money right in there for me, which is now in my bank, so it's all good. But anyway, he assured me that the title's coming, so I think everything is on the up and up, and everything is going really well. I'm getting better from this sinus infection, so everything, including the clouds here, they are clearing out, and the wind is bringing some new change in the air, you know, and maybe it's a new moon cycle too, but it's definitely bringing a pattern, a wave of change, you know, pattern of fresh air. So that's great news. I'm really excited, and thank you all for sticking by me, and for all your thoughts and prayers, and you know, and for coming in to hang out with me live. You know, I'm ranting and preaching and all that. So who else is in here? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you coming in. Aunt Patsy and Uncle Jimmy, how is your summer going? I did talk to Danny, my cousin, just very briefly on text, and I don't think anything's happening in New York State. I did say that I, had gotten this new van. That I was on the road. I was gonna travel and try to get to see everybody this summer. And he just said, "Okay, that's cool, whatever." So we'll see what happens if I'm gonna get up to New York at all. Um, yeah. But okay, so I have so many things that I want to think of now that things are changing and things are looking up. Okay, first things first. Patty, my sister, invited me because she has an extra ticket to go to see Dead and Company, or Grateful Deading? Yeah, Dead and Company? I don't know. Anyway, she has a ticket, and it's up in near where they did Woodstock in New York, so we're going for the weekend. So I'm going to go up there on Thursday, which is tomorrow. I will show him, I will show Tim how big Luna is getting. Hey, Michael, you're always here. Yay. Are you guys going to the West Virginia Festival? Oh, it's so exciting. Well, I'm going to go to one this weekend. It's Dead and Company. It's up in New York. So maybe you guys will be there by the time I get back, on the way back. But anyway, I should be leaving up there Sunday, and then I'll be in New Jersey. So, yeah. So let me know what is happening after that. My love to Leah. My love to Michael. I hope she's feeling better. She's been having some medical. And how's everybody else doing? Be in PA on the 26th. That's great news because something happened to their trailer. I'm not sure what happened all, but I know they were having some trouble with their trailer, and then they done got stuck in Arkansas for a minute. So everybody's getting stranded. I feel like Melody, Pirate, Nomad, and you, Michael, and me, everybody like gets stranded in the springtime. And I think it's because we sit still in the winter, and we don't go far in the winter, but our major times that we break down as nomads are in the springtime. Sometimes in the fall too, but most of the time it's always money that you have to spend in the spring or the fall. So that's something I'm gonna keep in my, duly noted here, so that I always make sure I have a little extra cash during those times, which you don't. How is Mom doing? Oh, next month, yeah, the surgeon. I love your little icons, Michael. The surgeon usually wants to do surgery. And one thing that was bad for me was the surgery. It gave me scar tissue, so something to think about. But anyway, I'm passing on my prayers and sending her some love. Sending Mama Parker some love. Oh, that's terrible for her. Poor baby. That is extremely painful and sensitive and tender. I could give you some herbal remedies, but you really have to check with the doctor, because things like turmeric will thin her blood, but it definitely will take down the inflammation also. So, it's kind of a double-edged sword, especially for people with heart trouble and, older folks and stuff. So, but I always try to recommend herbal things and teas especially, and that is really a good way to get your medicine in the morning. Have a cup of tea. Have a cup of tea with goodness in it. Oh, it's terrible. I hope she can get outside a little bit to get some fresh air, or maybe open the window for her. Anyway, tell her I'm thinking of her. Ah, so you're making your way through West Virginia, Michael? L1 to L5 is bad. Yeah. Oh. Yes, it's sciatic and that other one. Oh, nice. Okay, I had to see the date and stuff on that one, and maybe I'll hit that one, but I don't know. if it's very likely. Anyway, we'll have to see. Leaving Arkansas Monday. Arkansas bound, Arkansas bound. Well, New York bound. I can't wait. So many exciting things are coming up. Ooh, I can't wait. Mikey and Leah are getting married again. Then maybe catch a drive-in. Oh, cool, 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 cool. Definitely. Yeah, I'm always here. Somewhere. First July weekend, Long Island. Okay, yeah, right on. Sailing. Ooh. Yeah, well, your discs that are like, they're cartilagey, but it's like a spongy, gelatinous thing, and it has layers in it. And those layers kind of squish down. And then eventually your bone rubs all of them away. It's degenerative disc disease. I imagine she has some of that going on. Everybody has that at some point in their life. Like the older you get, the more degeneration you get. So then like things start rubbing on your nerves, squishing your nerves. Lake, New Jersey, where's that? Is that where the house is? Because it's two different places. Long Island is where you go sailing, and then the house is back in New Jersey. Okay. Flavor Fest. When's Flavor Fest? July. It's after Leah's. Leah's bachelorette is July the 15th, right? And then, okay, the last weekend in July. And then the following weekend is y'all's wedding. Have a great day, Captain Crunch. Thanks for coming in, dear. It was real nice to see you today on Dolly's page. Oh, cool. All right. So July 15th to, okay, so those 3 weekends, I'm hanging out with you guys. August 5th is a Wednesday? Oh. Okay. Interesting. I was thinking it was a Saturday or Sunday or something. Very nice, very nice. So I have some plans for the next few weeks. So this weekend is Grateful Dead. Next weekend I'm gonna take my grandkids and my son up to Jim Thorpe, I hope. And then I'm gonna probably have a weekend off or two before I go to Leah for her bachelorettes. And that's in New Jersey. And then the following weekend is Flavor Fest. So that's 8 bands. Well, I don't know. It might be more now. Is it more bands, Michael? I know I should be, but I'm not. Anyone in PA should go right now. I'm going to be going to that Dead one. I'm leaving tomorrow morning. So otherwise I would go. I figured I wouldn't spend the money on this one. I would spend the money on the Grateful Dead one. So, Pool Pond Party! Yes! This is Flavor Fest. This is Flavor Fest at Walden, New York. It's got how many bands? It's all-day bands on Saturday, okay? They've got a cute little stage set up. They've got a lake, a pool, or a pond, whatever. You can go canoeing. You can go swimming in the pool. You can... there's a big fire, you know, there's a bring your own BYOB, you know, always bring something to share, always bring something for yourself to eat and drink or whatever, just in case, you know. Also, bring your bliss. Do you know what bliss is? Who knows what bliss is? Raise your hand. Bliss is your utensils. So bring your plate, bring your utensils to eat with. Bring a cup, okay? And BYOB, right on. We're gonna have a fun time. So, looking forward to that. And any other ones that are coming up in August or anything? Is there ones coming up in August, festivals and stuff? Ooh, milkshake. That sounds really good. What's your flavor? Tell me your favorite flavor, you guys. What's your favorite flavor milkshake? That's right, Mazstock. Mazstock is in August. There was another one too, I thought. What's the one in September? Is there one around Labor Day? Marlboro, New York, August 19th. That's my birthday, is August 20th. So, strawberry milkshake. That was always my favorite as a kid. Strawberry milkshake or strawberry ice cream. So loud, so loud. Uncle Jimmy, what's your favorite flavor of milkshake? Aunt Patsy, what's your favorite flavor of milkshake? Froggy Days, that's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. Okay, Froggy Days, September 7th. Right on, that's the day before my nephew's birthday. Okay. Yeah, so some cool stuff coming up. We've got some festivals. I got some festival food that I could share with you guys. Gonna be maybe making that thing I've been wanting to do for a while. It's called Shootny Selena. So Selena is bacon. If anybody in here is Hungarian, raise your hand. So, ooh, cookies and cream and bananas. Kelly's milkshake brought Bill Murray to her yard. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. And my milkshake is better than yours. Oh, wow. That is so cool. I dig it. I dig it. I'm so glad. I will Google it. Okay, cool. Or drop the link if you want. Better yet, you can drop the link. So only Jess likes milkshakes. She likes cookies and cream and banana. And she also likes strawberry. And guess what kind I had yesterday? I love Bill Murray. I had a yummy. I took my grandson for ice cream, and he got this certificate that he won for like this comedy act that he did in his school. And so he's very, very clever. He's 9 years old and he plays the drums like crazy. There's the link if y'all are interested in Bill Murray and Kelly. So, and I took him to redeem his coupon that he won for doing the best comedy act in his school. And so he won a free ice cream cone. So it was, of course, like vanilla or something, just on a cake cone, you know, no big deal. What flavor for me? I'm about to tell you. So we all had to get our own, you know, because the vanilla one's boring or whatever. So we each got one with sprinkles, and I got the sugar cone with coconut cream. Oh my God, that is so good. It's so dreamy. And I never eat ice cream because usually it makes me get a bellyache, but this didn't. I don't know. I was fine, and it tasted so delicious. It was it was so delicious. It was creamy and had the little bits of like coconut in it, and it was sweet too. It actually tasted like coconut. Sometimes they don't taste too much like coconut because it's such a subtle flavor, but that is my favorites, especially with like marshmallow topping. Oh man, so good. And some wet walnuts. Oh, that's so good. So I don't know, who's hungry for ice cream now? I was thinking of making some with eggs, like some custard with eggs and cream and yum yums. Yeah. Oh, Cole, how you doing, Cole? We were just talking about Bill Murray and Kelly, and we were talking about our favorite flavor of ice cream. So what's your favorite flavor of ice cream, Cole? And did you hear what mine was? Because I might test you later. Just saying. Just a warning. My favorite flavor that I had yesterday was coconut cream, and it was on a sugar cone with lots of sprinkles. I love sprinkles. They're so good, and they were crunchy too. They were crunchy sprinkles, so they were even better. I love crunchy sprinkles. The texture and just eating each color, you know, so satisfying. You gotta have some sprinkles. Butter pecan. Oh, that's like something my mom would eat. She used to like butter rum and butter pecan. She liked the butter ones. Yeah, well, milkshake too, or whatever. I love mint chip too. That was one of my favorites as a kid. And tutti frutti. There was my grandmother's neighbor had, it was an ice cream shop. Tompkins Ice Cream Shop. Do you remember Aunt Patsy and Uncle Jimmy? Do you remember Tompkins? Well, Grandpa used to give us a quarter, and we would go down the street and get us an ice cream cone, and we would go by ourselves. Hey, Kat, how you doing? I don't see you censored. You have full reign. Excuse me. So anyway, Tompkins Ice Cream. It was the old milkshake machine that you would get the scoops and you would dip the scoops into the metal milkshake thing and fill it up with milk, like that was in the glass jar out of the refrigerator, you know. Pour that in there, and or was it the ice box? And then they would hook it up to the blender, and it would brrrr, and you know, come out real nice and thick. Good milkshakes. But my favorite was always the tutti frutti. It had little chips of like fruit in it, and yummy. Also, banana is one of my favorites too, Jess. Kat, we were talking about ice cream, but I would make my ice cream now out of some fresh cream, maybe some raw cream, raw milk, and some fresh eggs. Yeah. Luigi's shaved ice. That's good. Now, do you like Rita's? Does anybody like Rita's? Because they have like a Rita's ice thing around here with custard. I don't know if it's out west. I don't recall seeing it out west or anywhere. But when I come up north, to the northeast, they have Rita's ice cream with custard. I think I might take my grandson for some of that later. Okay. Waiting for my other grandson too, so that would be fun to take him to. Spending some time with the grandkids this summer, so. Oh, wow. All ornate with mirrors? That sounds so cool. Wow. Yeah, the one I'm thinking of was Tompkins Ice Cream, and Aunt Patsy and Uncle Jimmy remember it, I'm sure. Because it was still there when I was a kid, even when I was 5, 6, 7, I think. I'm not sure if it was there much after that. But it had, you would walk in, and it was a long, slender kind of, you know, building, like maybe like this porch. And half of it was a counter, and the other half was stools. So there were like 5 or 10 stools there, or whatever it was, like the old diner, you know. But you could still find those in diners. Brewster's. Do they make their own ice cream? Like, we have a lot up here in Pennsylvania. Let me see. I have to think of the names of them, but there's a lot of dairies up here. So we have the Ole Dairy, and they always had their own ice cream and their own, well, I don't think they have their own ice cream, but they always had their own milk, you know. And then Hershey has, I ice cream up here, Hershey's ice cream. They have a dairy, but that's, you know, that's commercial. And then I'm trying to think of the one, there's a couple out in Bartow, Pennsylvania. These are hardcore dairies. Meadowbrook dairies, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, what Long Acres ice cream. They good. I don't know why my phone is all of a sudden having trouble. But anyway, without the gums and crap being put in now. Exactly, like you need the real good ice cream. This is what I'm talking about. There's no gum in this stuff. This stuff is just cream and eggs and, you know, and milk, ice milk and stuff like that. Yeah. Haagen-Dazs has, yeah, the egg yolks. That's what I'm fixing to make on the stove. I'm gonna make some, and I might even do it on, like, the, you know, I might record it for you guys. Chick-fil-A still has real homemade ice cream. I didn't know that. I like the ones that still have good ice cream. And then there's Kohl's too. Kohl's from down the Jersey Shore. They have the good ice milk with or custard with the orange creamsicle. You could have vanilla or orange or the creamsicle. Together the twist. Oh, that is so good. That reminds me of my childhood. That was always good too, the orange cream. Yeah, I know. I hate the natural flavoring. You know what? It gets my GERD. I can always tell when it's natural flavoring because it gets my GERD going. It gets my GERD flaring up, you know. Something in it, whatever is in it, it's not real. It's bad for me. It might be like vegetable oil too. Vegetable oil is gets my GERD flaring up, so I can't eat anything fried unless it's like fried or sauteed in like an olive oil, which is what I usually will do, olive oil. But yeah, I love the real custard ice cream. Oh, my friend did this. She did the custard. Now she's making small batch, and this is the lady I met in Arkansas. It's Joe. Wait. Doris Jean. Doris. Anyway, she was making this fresh ice cream, and when I came over for dinner, she gave me a bowl of it, and it was vanilla. And then she took a pecan pie and she scraped the top off, so all the nuts. And then there's like a layer in there of like corn. I don't know what she put. I don't know what was in there. Cornstarch or like molasses. And then she took off the crust and she put the crust and the pecans in the blender. And then she swirled it into the ice cream. And then put the rest of that, the middle part of the pie, that's all that yummy gelatinous cornstarchy like the meringue or whatever. She put that in and swirled that through. Now that was good. So I might do something like that where I would just buy a pie at the store and I'm gonna try to fool with it. And I thought I'd make my own ice cream for fun, and because I'm not trying to eat carbs, so I'm trying to sweeten it with honey too and with whatever natural stuff I can. So that's gonna be a fun project. I might record that. Well, that's true. That's true, Kat. Yeah, right. Okay, Uncle Jimmy, I love you. I love you, Aunt Patsy. You didn't tell me what your favorite ice cream was. Okay, I love you. Yeah, maple syrup is good to use, but I always like honey also because honey, when I was taking honey every single day, I was never getting these sinus infections. And when I was on the road and recently, like the past 6 months or whatever, I have not been drinking tea. And when I drink tea, I always put honey in it. So when I was having honey, like for years, I never got a sinus infection. And before that, I was very prone to them. So now that I'm not
taking the honey anymore. I'm getting more sick. I got sick this time, so there's something to be said for honey. It's got the natural antibiotic in it, natural anti-inflammatory in it. So I use it in my tea. Yes, it's also good. Mineral syrup is also, maple syrup, I mean, is also really good. Has a lot of minerals in it. And yes, I agree. That is a really good sweetener. It's natural. You can get it in a lot of it up in the northeast and also in Michigan and along the northern United States. A lot of people are using the maple syrup. Happy birthday, Rebecca. Oh, how sweet. That's really nice. Well, happy birthday to you. Thank you for stopping in. I think I was just gonna be on my way out though. So I might stay in for another minute or two. Tell me your favorite kind of ice cream, Rebecca, because we were talking about ice cream today. So tell me what your favorite milkshake is and what your favorite ice cream is. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rebecca. Happy birthday to you. And cheers. And it was my daughter's birthday yesterday. Wait, yesterday or the day before? What's today? Is today the 13th, 14th, or I don't know. I might have been missing some days. But anyway, my daughter's birthday was on the 12th, and my sister's birthday was on the 8th. And everybody was having anniversaries the week before that. So happy anniversary, everybody. And Aunt Patsy and Uncle Jimmy, happy anniversary to you too, even though I know that you, it's already passed and you're not on here anymore. But okay, that's okay. 14th today. All right, yes, I am losing days. I am losing days. Well, that's what happens when you're just sitting idle. Tomorrow, though, I will be on the road to New Jersey, and I will be on the road to New York to go see the Grateful Dead. So stay tuned for some of that scene. Yes, because I am going to be going to Shakedown Street and checking out Shakedown Street. Shout out to my friend David, who has had a heart transplant, and one of his favorite bands is Grateful Dead, and he goes to see Dead and Company, so I hope that we can do that just as soon as he's out of the hospital and feeling like he can do that. And also, what else? I would like to say a prayer for Mac. Mac has been having pneumonia in the hospital and also AFib with it, so his channel is Slab City Mad Mac. So if you want to go over and say hi to him, lift up his spirits, and tell him that I sent you over there to say hello, and I hope that he's doing real better real soon. And he's also fighting male breast cancer, and his journey is documented on his page. So go check him out. If somebody can drop his link, that would be really fantastic. Kat, I am holistic detective and spellbreaker, has a daily lemonade that she does. Tell us about that, Kat. And J-Dub, how's that grandbaby of yours, Elena? She's so dang cute, and I see her talking now. She's talking up a storm. I bet your mom really likes her. There's Slab City Mad Max channel. So you guys go send him some good well wishes, okay? On your way out. And if you would, hit the like button. I'm gonna head on out of here, you guys. My throat is dry and I need a drink and a doobie. So peace, and I will see you on the next one. Happy trails. Thank you for coming by. And send some pictures of those grandbaby. Okay, I love you all. Mwah. Have a great day. Oh, nice. Thank you, Kat.